Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God, Mihawk versus Kaido. Is this even really a debate, y'all? Now listen, there's gonna be glazers here and power scalers that are gonna go crazy. I mean, we're just gonna look at narrative. We're gonna look at their feats. We're gonna just, use common sense here and try to figure out who would win in a fight between Kaido and Mihawk. Now the answer should be very clear. The title tells you Mihawk destroys Kaido. It's a one-sided beatdown. Let me explain why. Zoro, right? Zoro, an injured Zoro at that, scars Kaido, forces Kaido to dodge, right? This is this guy was trained by Mihawk, right? He's not as strong as Mihawk, otherwise he'd be fighting Mihawk. He's not nearly as strong as Mihawk yet. So he's trained by Mihawk, right? Scars Kaido. Then he makes Kaido dodge, because that cut might have been fatal by the looks of it. Because Big Mom was even like, "Yo, Kaido dodge." If Kaido was confident that it wouldn't matter, he would have just stood there and tanked it. He did not. He had to dodge out the way. Current Zoro is even stronger than that, right? And we know Zoro is not as strong as Mihawk, right? And if listen, if Zoro can cut him like that, we saw the meteor in the movie. I don't know if you guys do the movie scaling, whatever. In the movie, Zoro cuts that shit, right? But guess what happens? Guess what fucking happens, guys? Zoro cuts it, and then Mihawk comes and obliterates it with ease. No haki, no armament, just a touch, boom, water. Do you guys understand what's happening? Do you guys get what is happening? Do you guys know what is happening? Mihawk has also a black blade, the strongest graded blade on earth. The strongest, listen to me, the strongest blade on earth. The strongest. Not the second strongest, not the third strongest, not the fourth, the absolute strongest. The only other person in history, in known canonical history of One Piece to have a black blade is none other than Ryomen. Right? The allegedly greatest swordsman in history. If that's not telling you what would happen in this fight, I don't know what will. It is an absolute dog walk of a fight. It is not even close. Mihawk will absolutely be able to hurt, and I mean hurt, Kaido. And Kaido just will not be able to do squat diddly, because we know he's not a smart fighter. He tries to tank everything, right? And it's been such a low diff, bro. Mihawk will absolutely tear right through him and actually murder him. He would murder him. If he has to dodge Zoro, and we know Mihawk's basic attacks are stronger, right? If he turns on armament, or he definitely has conquerors, whatever haki he decides to turn on, it's GG's right there and then. Now people gonna say, "Oh, he clashed against whatever." Listen, Kaido clashed against the guy from Trailer Bark. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It literally doesn't matter, because Mihawk was literally not trying in Marineford at all. Nobody in the powers wasn't even fully formed in Marineford yet. I think Oda was still figuring out, because he's more of a gardener. So, it's not even that big of a deal. It's been power cliffed. We know that the story has power cliffed since then. So a lot of people are just talking out talking out the necks for real. But that's what I think is happening here. What do you guys think? Because I really think that like Mihawk easily defeats Kaido because of this. Because if Zoro can even cut Kaido at all, it's up. Because Mihawk can cut better than Zoro, has a better sword than Zoro. So there's just no hope for Kaido here. I don't see Kaido dodging nothing, because he's not good at dodging. I don't see Kaido, or he doesn't really try to dodge. Kaido likes to brawl, and I only see him touching Mihawk. Mihawk is blocking and parrying everything, and is cutting him to ribbons. But what do you guys think? I think it's a low diff. I think everything that the story narrative and every portrayal has showcased, that Mihawk is above. And you can use Zoro as an example here, because Zoro is the disciple of Mihawk, the person that he eventually will surpass, and he hasn't not surpassed Mihawk yet. But what you guys think? It's been your boys, Supreme Uchiha the God. And wait, before you mention the Gorosei Swords guy, Zoro's about to fight this Gorosei Sword guy probably in the next few chapters, so he's not on the level of Mihawk. You know what I'm saying? And we know that Mihawk is definitely from that lineage up in the quote unquote heavens. He's a Gorosei for certain. And I'll make a video about that at some point. But anyway, that's what I want to talk about. Mihawk, low diffs, Kaido, and it's not close. If you guys think it's wrong, comment your thoughts below. But you are wrong if you think otherwise. I'm out. Subscribe.